Hey, what's going on, people? Borja Polo here. How's everyone doing? Thanks for tuning in again. Before I start, I just want to say that from now on, I'm not going to be doing a pregame analysis because, like I've been telling you guys, I'm going to be directing my efforts towards the goldengoal.podbean.com. I put the link for you guys. Please check it out. And I will be doing that midweek, and then I will be doing the postgame analysis on YouTube for you guys, so you can check me out here, okay? Now we gotta talk about some stuff for this weekend, and there's been some interesting scores in La Liga. Real Madrid had a solid 1-0 win against Racing. Barcelona and Sporting 3-1 for Barcelona. And a game that I want to talk about a little bit is Atletico 3, Malaga 0. Because, like you guys know, Javier Arrigue got fired, and Abel Resino, the ex-Castellón coach, got signed in. And in his debut, he won 3-0, which is a pretty impressive score. But I just wanted to say that I don't feel that we should put much attention in that because he had the team for only about five days or so you can't really give him credit for the team. Plus, from what I've seen in the past, it's pretty common for a team that gets a new coach to have a good game the first game. I don't know why. Maybe because it's just a different attitude, kind of like fresh spirits. But I feel like we need to give Atletico 4 or 5 games to really see what the difference are between Abel and Javier Arrigue and how they're going to deal with that team. So that's it for Atletico. I saw the Barcelona game today, and I mean, I hate Barcelona more than anyone. I have two teams, Real Madrid and whoever plays against Barcelona. I almost find more joy seeing Barcelona lose than Real Madrid win. So I'm anti-Barcelona as much as the next person. But I was watching the game today, and there was a point where I just put the walls down, and I was like, wow, this is impressive football. This is how football should be played. Because that team is amazing. I mean, there's constant movement of the ball. Every player has about 3 or 4 options. The defense doesn't even know where to stay because they're creating spaces everywhere. There's runs being made non-stop. And I mean, today Alves was amazing. He's a show. I think Alves right now is the best right back in the world. He was putting with pinpoint accuracy, crosses all day to Henry, Eto'o. I mean, he's just amazing. Doing wall passes with Messi overlapping. It was just honestly a football showcase today. And that's really how it's been this whole season. And I don't know, I think it's going to be very hard for Real Madrid to catch up. But we got to still try. But Sporting had a good game. A 3-1 loss is not bad in the Camp Nou. The way things are going this season, teams are lucky not to get a 4-0, 5-0. So good job, Sporting, but couldn't get him this time. Excuse me. Now let's talk about Real Madrid's game. I feel like every time I come here in front of the camera to talk about the game, I really don't have that much stuff to say because every game is a replica of the last game. There's not that much exciting news to talk about. The 2 main points that I want to bring into attention that were different was, first of all, Van der Vaart instead of Gago, and second of all, Valverde's debut. So let's talk first about Van der Vaart for Gago. Like I've been critical with Van der Vaart here before, and if I haven't, I'm being now. I think he's a good player in the last third. He's got a good shot, a good left foot, good cross, good last pass. But as far as being a midfielder that gets involved in the game, that touches, moves the team, he's not the guy for Real Madrid. Having said that, I feel like the game versus Racing was the game where he did that the most out of all the games he played for Real Madrid. I feel like Real Madrid this game had the ball a lot compared to last games, and it was a time where there was more connection between players, between the midfield and the offense. It was a game where we touched most. Now, I don't know if Van der Vaart is to blame, or if it was just the way Racing was defending, leaving a lot of spaces, or what it was, but I think this was one of Real Madrid's most entertaining games and since Juan de Ramos has come here. Now, I am alone here because I've read the press and everyone is saying, oh, it's boring, it's still the same thing, but I personally, I did see improvement today. I think part of that is due because Higuaín had an amazing game and he was just constantly involved in the game. His goal was amazing, how he faked him, how he shot, how he finished, it was really an amazing goal. But yeah, I saw Van der Vaart getting very involved, coming to get the ball from the center backs, touching with Lasana Yarra, which had another huge game. It's impressive how well he's adapted and how he's won that position. I don't think anyone's gonna take it from him. And I saw Robin as well was very good. extremely strange for me to take him out 60 minutes into the game. I mean, you can tell he was disappointed. He was playing good. I mean, he wasn't involved in the goal. He didn't really have that many shots or whatever, but he had 4 or 5 plays where he just took it down the left and put in a death pass that could have easily finished in a goal. So yeah, and I guess Juan de Ramos wanted to see Faber. I don't know if it was the perfect time with just a 1-0 lead, because if Racing would have scored one, then we would have been in deep trouble. But I was very, very disappointed in Faber. I guess disappointed isn't a word, because I wasn't expecting anything from this guy, honestly. But it was just, I mean, I don't know. There was 2 times where he was by himself with the ball, and he just passed it to the opposite team. And I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna cut him some slack, because I think it's hard to come in mid-season like this, play a game in Bernabeu. But like I said before, I don't think this is a guy, and I don't see why Real Madrid has to go buying players when we have Palanca, who has demonstrated his abilities, sitting on the bench and not getting opportunities. So yeah, but from Real Madrid's side, not much more to say. The Pepe was pretty good. Sigic didn't give us any trouble at all, mainly because balls weren't getting to him in decent condition. Like, he never really had a good crossing. Racing was being